I've seen all the crummy videos out there for those who've had COVID. Well, I'm 72 and I'm on day number 4 of COVID. And this is my living environment right now. That's the bed, my computer, my meds. This is Paxlovid, water, disinfectant, my Bible. So, I'm usually a neat freak, but this thing does get you pretty good. What's it like? Well, you're tired. It's like a bad cold. They have you take your temperature a lot. So I did that, and I was running 101, but then I'd get on the Tylenol and get it down to 99. And then there's this neat little Oxymeter, excuse me, they have you buy, and it registers your amount of oxygen in your blood. This is very, very important because if your oxygen level falls below 93, you could be getting in some serious situation. So I'll show you how it works. You put it on your finger like this. I don't know if you can see that. And then let me turn it on. So I have it on, and it's going to register my pulse and my oxygen level. Let's see where it's at today, day 4. I'm at 94. So that's not too bad. I'm coming around. You have a sore throat, like I said, runny nose. You're extremely tired. You're kind of out of sorts, distant from, hazy thoughts. Yeah, you get those hazy thoughts. But you get a lot of rest. Yeah, you can sleep a lot. That's fun. You sleep. On the last 3 days, I've been sleeping maybe 18 hours a day, which is good. And I'm an exercise freak. I'm an athlete, a marathoner, but you do not exercise when you have COVID. What COVID does, it of course affects your red blood cells. It robs them of oxygen. The red blood cells go to your lungs to receive the oxygen from your lungs and goes through your body. Now, once COVID hits your red blood cells, they are unable to get the oxygen they need for your body, so your lungs start breathing like crazy and get filled full of fluid. If your oxygen levels go down, and that's how you end up dying. That's why it's important you check your oxygen all the time. So that's just real important. But in any event, what the Paxlovid does, you take this for 5 days. I don't know if you can see that. I hope it's not upside down. Turn it the other way. Yeah, Paxlovid. Anyhow, what that does, you take for 5 days. There's 3 pills in the morning, 3 pills in the afternoon. And you take that for 5 days, and it produces a protein, an enzyme that keeps the COVID from replicating and attaching to other red blood cells. So what that does is prevents other cells from being oxygen deficient. They can still go to your lungs and pick up the oxygen you need for your body. Now there's a few side effects, but they're very little. Now if you're on stipends, certain medicines, you need to get off of them before you take this. If you test yourself, if you start feeling before COVID, you start feeling some symptoms, test yourself. There's just self-testers, which is what I used. But then I validated it. I went to the urgent care, and sure enough, they said, you've got the COVID. And then they prescribed the Paxlovid. And it's working. I know I don't sound that good, but I'm only on day 4. So I should be really a lot better tomorrow. I was able to get out a little bit yesterday and do some normal things, but I took it easy because I still know that those bad COVID cells are in there. They're not replicating, I don't think, but you have to be careful. And it does weaken your system, so it takes time. So I want you to know the facts about it. I'm 72, as I mentioned, so I'll label this thing "Old Guy Gets COVID" and what it's like. So God bless you on if you get it, and just get on it quickly. Paxlovid is great. Paxlovid is great to fight it. It's not a death sentence in most cases, and you can get through it. Just get on it early. Don't mess around with it, and give yourself time to regain your strength. That's the part I'm looking forward to in the next one or two. I hope this helps you. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a patient right now, okay? But I hope it helps somebody. And yeah, I don't have a shirt on or anything. It's hangout time, okay? It's rest time. It's fun time for me. Okay, God bless y'all. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it helps you. That's the point of it, that it will help you. And not be afraid. Be courageous and fight this thing. All right.